I don't know. That's
Well,
my opinion.
listen, there's nobody bigger in the RHONJ regime than Teresa
Sure, she's the
Giudice.
queen.
She is literally the
And she's the
queen.
queen of mean.
But he might hold on for, like, he's gonna be the story. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah. Listen, she's got to listen. She doesn't have to make up her storylines anymore. She's got a new one now.
and they showed up. They weren't filming. Filming was already wrapped. They showed up when they went to move in. They had cameras there that day. And that wasn't, they weren't going to miss that.
No way.
So you think, all right. So, I mean, I thought maybe he would have left the show. He's going to love it.
Oh, gosh. No, she ain't leaving. No show. Don't worry about that. Well, you tree huggers, don't worry. Teresa ain't leaving. Tree ain't leaving.
Tree ain't leaving.
Tree ain't leaving.
What about, all right. So you think it's all right. So, I mean, I do think she's in love. I mean, that's.
I do. So... No. I do. Listen, it's really nice. The cherry on the top is the lifestyle. That's really lovely. But I think she really is in love with him. I mean, she's just gushes. She gushes when she sees him.
I mean, she does. Listen, I think back to that first season where she is paying for that furniture and doesn't want to sit on anybody's toilet and is just paying for that shit in cash. Like, Teresa likes the money.
Teresa loves the money.
I mean, I love the money.
I do too. But that's not what drives me. My animals drive me, my mother too, whatever, her mother, she loved her mother. She posed in a bikini with a smile on her face a week later. Just saying.
Well, Miss Gorga, her sister-in-law, says that she just knew. She just knew that this was the one. So Melissa Gorga is, I guess, could tell. Would you let Melissa Gorga fix you up?
No.
You're a single woman.
No.
Why not?
Because
I'm just asking questions.
All right, now, so this is the the
I'm not coming from Melissa. I'm just
first of all, I don't know if anyone read Melissa's book about that. Even when you say no, it means yes, and it's okay for them to pull your hair, and it's okay for them to forcefully, I am not the kind of girl that anyone's going to use any kind of force to do anything with. Okay,
no,
we would definitely not have the same taste in men or character. I have no issues with Joe Gorga anymore. Joe and I went at it a couple times, but I got to tell you, David will tell you, he's respectful when he sees me. We even took a picture, all of us together. I got no issues with Joe. His kind of guerrilla type thing is not my style. So that's the only reason why I wouldn't let Melissa fix me up. We don't have the same taste in men.
Well, you read her book.
Well, I didn't read it. I heard about it. It was like, oh my God.
I mean, I think I would not that Joe Gorga is my particular type. No offense to him. I would let Melissa fix me up. Listen, I got nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I got nothing wrong with a nice Jersey boy.
Okay.
This house that they bought, yes, 3.3. I'm confused. They keep saying it's a business investment, but
no, what? That was a bunch
of,
they moved. That was a bunch of baloney. It's not a business investment. They're not going to flip a $3 million home. Give me a break. Did she even sell hers yet? Look how long it took Melissa and Joe to sell theirs. Come on. And that was, I'm looking for my.
And this home is like right down from where she just was, right?
Well, no, it's on Melissa said it's on her street where she just moved from. Yeah.
Do you think this is moving too fast? I mean, they just met in 2020.
That's hard to answer. No, I'm going to say no. Because look, he bought her. I don't believe she put any money into the house. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. Sorry if I'm wrong. He bought her the house. She moved in. Now she's home free with her house. She could do what she wants with it. He's very good to her kids. He's adding to her life. He's adding to it. He's not going to take from her. Maybe because she has 4 daughters, but I'm going to give her, no, she didn't move. I'm going to give it a no.
Listen, if you could keep your whole $2 million Bravo check and you have a house.
And Luis Relajas, who you gush over, why not? Seal the deal, honey. Put a ring on it. He put a ring on it.
I mean, Teresa she might just be happy.
Yeah, well, I'm sure she's very happy right now.
Now, I'm not revealing anything. I've been at several New Jersey filmings for this upcoming season. So I don't like to reveal things because then someone could say why are you here?
Correct.
You're not ever coming back because.
Well, I heard some stuff anyway. I mean, you do hear things through the grapevine.
Yeah. And it's all over the blog. So, I mean, it is all over the blogs that apparently this season, which is already filmed, that Margaret speaks up and voices some concerns that the group or that people, you have some concerns. I think Margaret is the one who spoke up for you and everyone else. And apparently, I don't know what she said to Louise, but I mean, apparently she spoke up that we're not sure about this man's intentions, as you say.
Yeah.
And how do you think that goes over with Teresa?
Well, do you remember what Teresa did at my fashion show? How dare you talking about my husband, my husband, my husband? Meanwhile, everything I said was true. And my first initial thing was to kind of tell her, he was cheating on you for years and she went nuts. So you're not going to tell her, even if she knew something 100% about him, she does not want to hear it. And she's not going to believe it. She's just who she is.
Her hot button, as we've seen, is the family, period.
And the men in her life.
And the men in her life. But I think Jersey women more, that's their hot button. Like Dolores, that's her hot button. I mean, I think it's all of their hot buttons, I think, more or less.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we have to watch and see what happens. But I mean, Margaret, whatever she said and voicing this concern, which you could say that's a valid thing. Like if you're looking out for someone, right? Like,
well, listen, if your friend started dating someone that you thought was no good for, I'm paraphrasing. I mean, couldn't that, right? Margaret's doing a good thing. I do have an acquaintance, a mutual friend who, her also, a friend of mine and myself. We only gave her like a small warning, just, be careful, this and that. Well, it blew up. Now the two girls are like fighting. She tells the guy. So you know what? It's better off, I guess, if it's your friend, just shut your mouth because
stay out of it.
They're going to hate you for it. They're going to hate you for it.
Well, I don't think it went over well with
I'm
Teresa.
sure it didn't.
And that's going to be a major storyline.
Ooh.
Now,
did you hear that Teresa threw a rock at Margaret's car?
Was that on Twitter?
It was on somebody's blog. It was on somebody's, on somebody's
Was it
Instagram.
supposed to be at the finale though?
It was and then Margaret drove away really fast.
Well, okay, a couple of things. Someone then, because I then sent it to someone, and someone's like, but Margaret's car wasn't wherever they were. They were in Kentucky, wherever they were. But it could be a rental car, right? Like if you're driving around. But if someone's saying that, it might be true, right?
Maybe it wasn't at the finale, but then I don't know. Listen, I don't know where that came from. I don't know, but I just read it recently.
All I know is, then Teresa was posting things on her Instagram after the season ended, saying and I'm paraphrasing now, fuck me once, shame on you. Basically,
who was saying that?
Teresa on her Instagram. And it wasn't necessarily direct, but I mean, it really was right after their huge fight.
I know, but you know what? Teresa can do whatever she wants to anyone and say whatever she wants to anyone. And it's okay. But if someone says something to her, forget it. She becomes the devil. Her head spins around like the exorcist, but she can say and do whatever she wants about people.
And this is why we love RHONJ. When that shit airs, they're gonna play that music.
Oh, I love it.
That's the thing. Yeah. It's a good production company.
And
they're gonna play the evil
music. Louise, the one thing Louise doesn't understand is they don't care if you're the star or not. They're down and dirty.